Welcome to the General Assembly, our March General Assembly, which means we'll have one more before the next president is announced, which is crazy to think about. Let me go ahead and see if I can share. Let me turn on this. Well, if I turn on the slideshow now, I can't share the screen, can I? Let me hit share screen. And let's go to the slideshow. Share. Come on. Okay, can everyone see what I'm looking at? Awesome. Okay, we'll load it. Okay, woo, General Assembly, the March General Assembly, very exciting times. We're going to go through the same process we always do. Let's start with reflecting back on some initiatives. Last month, we talked about the Student Wellbeing Council that I serve on as their Harvard Graduate Council representative. We finally decided on a logo, and this is our new logo up here for the Student Wellbeing Council. I love it. I think it looks very friendly and nice, and it's perfect for the council. We're also doing our well-being week from the 20th to the 24th. We're having a ceramics uh, like clay type feel good event coming up. So if you're interested in that and you're going to be on campus, please go ahead and scan the QR code. We have a lot going on. And then our next meeting as a group will be Tuesday, April 8th. We just had our meeting this past Tuesday about this initiative. And also, let's talk about the Harvard Square Homeless Shelter Supply Drive. I know last month we said that we were probably going to do a Palentine's drive just for Valentine's Day week, but we decided to change that and make it just a semester-long spring drive. We thought that that would be better. Um, there are a lot of great donation items available at the link that you can donate. These items go straight to the Harvard Square Homeless Shelter. We've been working with them directly for 3 years now, and I can say for certain that the shelter really appreciates these items. They heavily rely on them, so anything that you can donate would be much appreciated. And like I said, they don't ask for money, they just ask for things like blankets and toothbrushes and cups and things like that. So when you order from the Amazon wish list, those items go directly to the shelter. Postcard protest update. So old numbers, 3,000 postcards sent to former President Claudine Gay. We've sent over 5,000 new postcards and we have more here. It actually takes a long time to put the labels on and the stamps, but I have a stack here ready to go to the Board of Overseers, Harvard Corporation, and the interim president, the Faculty of Arts and Sciences Council. I think I have about 615 to send out today. So very encouraging numbers. If you're on campus and you want to sign some of these, it's much appreciated. We request hand signatures. I usually go from person to person and ask specifically myself for their support. So if you are interested in helping, please let us know because we definitely need your help. We definitely need the numbers. Last time we also had a letter mailer combo. Danielle and I are working on an official statement from HESA to mail out to the 68 different members that we're targeting. I'm also going to send out my letter soon, just a personal letter asking for an extension studies to be removed. Also, a lot of people are asking about having another rally. If you're interested in doing this, because I know I sure am, because ESRI for life, um, reach out to me so I can have an idea of numbers. If we're going to do this, it's going to be either in late March or in April. We can't do it in May. It'll be around graduation time, and Harvard has very strict rules about us being able to do anything around graduation period. But this is going to be the last hurrah. So it's one of those all hands on deck while I'm still here type of thing, because like I mentioned before, May 31st comes around, I'm going back to Georgia and then plotting my next steps in life. So I will no longer be on Harvard campus. So if you wanted to meet me, if you wanted to rally with me, now's the time to do it. We need your numbers, we need your support. Reach out to me because I'm going all out on this if we do it. And Hessa in the news. We are getting a lot of news time, and I'm loving it. I've been waiting for this. It's very exciting. So we had two different pieces come out about us recently. The one about the postcard protest, finally, that I've been emailing about for forever. Like, hey, why aren't you writing about this? This is big news. Well, they finally wrote about it. Um, and now the whole world knows that we hate in extension studies and that we want our field of study on these diplomas. So yay. And we're going to keep going with that. And also, I was recently interviewed alongside a couple of other peers about what we want to see in the next Harvard president, since the search is underway. And I think interim president Alan Garber has done a great job so far rolling with the punches, but there's no consensus on whether he'll stay in that role or not. We just know he's not returning to the provost position. So, you know, there are a lot of options out there. I was asked what I would like to see, and I just talked a little bit about that and that. But this is very encouraging to see HES in the news whatsoever, because for the first half of the year, we didn't have HES specific reporters. And so not much other than our rally was really discussed about us, although there was a lot to discuss and a lot going on this year worth talking about. But this is very encouraging, and we hope to see HESA and HES in the Crimson talk about more. We had our movie night. We watched the Social Network. It was pretty good. We had 34 RSVPs, but I think more people than that actually showed up. Let me go back. How do I go back? Oh boy. Let me go back to the slide. Sorry, you guys. Where was I? Okay, so movie night, we watched the Social Network. We had 34 RSVPs. This event was on a Saturday. And also it was during the certificate ceremony. So more than 34 people showed up in total. It's just some people came just to say hi, just to meet me, just to get a HESA cookie, which was really, really nice. And that's why I have 615 of these babies to mail out, because people, just showed up to sign these. And that was really, really awesome and encouraging, because usually I leave with more postcards than actually get signed. I usually leave with my own postcards, not signed by anyone. But anyway, people really enjoyed the movie. And President Brett Monson from the Harvard Graduate Council came out to say hi and talk a little bit about the Harvard Graduate Council, which was nice. The Harvard Graduate Council is having elections for president and vice president coming up soon. So very, very exciting times. Okay, upcoming. This literally just happened. We had Professor Soroka do his professor spotlight. I can't wait to get feedback from everybody who just attended this. However, what a great professor spotlight. And I wish we would have had a little bit more time like we did with Dr. Mandich to have like a 2-hour session or something, because Dr. Soroka is just fascinating. But we had 34 RSVPs and 22 attendees at the height of things. So that was pretty good. Good numbers, great speaker. Upcoming events. Okay. Danielle, I'm going to let you talk about this one because this is your thing and I know you're very excited. So go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Amina. I am very excited that Dr. David Milan has agreed to do a professor spotlight with us. So we're going to be doing that actually next week, which is crazy, on Pi Day, so March 14th. And he's going to spend about 20 minutes talking to us about CSCI E50, or it's CS50 in the college, and then also going to do an extended Q&A session. So he is really just an incredible professor and very excited. Yeah. And everybody should bring their rubber ducks. Thank you for the reminder, Andra, the chat. And yeah, just really hope that everybody can make it, because it's going to be good.
Awesome. You know that you can count on me to be there to support you, Danielle, because this is awesome. To have the Social Network and this professor spotlight back to back is pretty cool. I'm glad we were able to pull this off. Also, upcoming HESA brunch. Yes, we're having a brunch. At Harvard Law School, we're going to have Veritas waffles. If you're a regular HESA attendee to events, either online or on campus, you'll probably get a personal invitation from me. I have these cute little vouchers I'm giving out for a free waffle. If you can attend the brunch party, that's ideal. However, for anyone who's invited, if they can't come on April 12th in the morning, they can use those vouchers up until May 17th. So yeah, get a Veritas waffle, take a picture with it, have fun. Who doesn't love waffles? Next month, another movie night in April. We're plotting it now. We're going to watch Good Will Hunting. When we don't know because we're waiting on Harvard Medical School to talk with their administrative team about budgeting and things like that to figure out what we can and can't do. We already have secured the movie rights for this, which is a bit of a tedious and like pricey process to do a screening. So we're negotiating on what they can provide in addition to what we can provide to make sure that it's an equal transaction. I think that's what the administrative boards are most concerned about with regard to this, but we have a lot of support in doing a joint event. And Danielle and I, when we were talking about this, we're just kind of considering, what are the networking opportunities for HES students? Harvard Medical School is kind of far away, 30 minutes away by car, since, the medical schools usually have to be close to a hospital by law and regulations and things like that. And so I wanted to find a way to make sure we could commingle with each other and have a good time. And I hadn't seen a joint event with another school done before at HES. So I really want to try to do that before my time is up. So Good Will Hunting is a great movie. We've tried to stay on theme with Harvard this year. Um, and we'll see if maybe we'll also have a movie night in May. I think that would be fun, but we need to find the right movie that's on theme. Okay, HESA board updates. As always, we're always looking for volunteers. Here's the link, the email link if you want to email and get involved. Okay, updates for me. So I had brunch with admin on March 5th. I'm not going to talk about this here. We'll talk about this in the weekly meeting the following week on a Sunday, because I feel like that conversation is meant for the board and the board only. However, just update on ESRI. This is, the last hurrah for this year-long protest. I'm getting out as many postcards as I can. We're going to send out all of the letters. I'll be trying to meet with the faculty of arts and sciences members. And I've made these intentions known publicly. So with that, I'm going to do everything I can before I'm out of here May 31st. And our next meeting with the dean is on March 20th. We have an agenda set. Danielle, I don't know if you've managed to find more agenda items that we need to discuss later.
Yes, and also, Mina, I just realized, and I apologize, I've had some family stuff, so I'm completely did not update the slides from my stuff, but I just wanted to let everybody know that we are going to be sending out over the next few weeks at some point a survey on how HESA is doing and what, more importantly, we can do for HES students to better serve our community, and in the next, over the next year, what we can do to be more useful and helpful for an organization. So I did just want to give a heads up for everybody to keep an eye out for that. And I mean, I'm so sorry for interrupting.
No. You didn't interrupt. Thank you for the update on the survey. Yes, and please, if you get a survey from us, which you will be getting, please answer it. Administration does track engagement numbers, how many people opened the emails, how many people read through them, who clicked on the link, who submitted the surveys and things like that. And they're really trying to track not only our reach, but our support. Also, I want to bring up elections are coming up in April. People will be announcing in the midway point in April. Please vote in the elections, because they're tracking those numbers as well. I believe when I ran, only 217 people voted, which was like 6% of the overall student body. And we need bigger numbers than that. And I would imagine that we would have higher numbers than that. I don't think people are necessarily apathetic, but I think they might not be getting the emails, or there might be a communication issue. We're just trying to, through the survey, find out a variety of factors as to, how we can improve our reach and make sure that we're serving the community the best we can. So help us help you. Thank you. And for those of you who are getting ready to run for office, if you have any questions, please reach out to Danielle and myself. We're always here to support you and, help you with this. And now we're going to be hearing from Brad, our HEC rep, about what the Harvard Graduate Council is up to these days. Is Brad here?
Well, I'm here. Yeah. So, my apologies. I'm at a conference presenting on behalf of the Harvard Buddhists for the Divinity School. But let's see. Right. So for the Graduate Council, our biggest event coming up is the Masquerade Ball, which is on the 30th. We only have a few remaining meetings, and the next one is going to be elections. So that's about it. We're still voting on some social, for the schools still have to host social events, and that would be the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, which is hosting their end of the year ceremony. They're opening it up to other students. But yet to be decided is the School of Education, the law school, and the business school social events. So those will be going out on our social media. Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Thank you, Brad. We appreciate it. And the Masquerade Ball is going to be dope. I'm so excited. If you can go to the balls, go to the balls. They're so much fun. And they give you an excuse to dress up and just, have a good time. So I know, Andre, you really want to go to a ball. I hope that you get the chance. Okay, Student Society updates. Let's hear from who's here. KCWLSS is our rep here.
Yes, I am. All right. Good day,
You have the
everyone.
floor.
Alrighty. So last month, we had a couple of events. We had Julie Carrick Dalton, who is Extension School alumni. She spoke about one of her novels and the writing process, how to write a novel. It was a really great event. I believe it's already posted on the YouTube page. So feel free to go ahead and check that out if you weren't able to attend. And we also had our Valentine's Day issue of Read Between the Lines, where we discussed a little romantic writing and so forth. It was a good time. If you can make a Read Between the Lines, it's really worth it. It's a good open discussion with like-minded people. Great time to be. Our next monthly meeting is going to be on March 28th. We're going to talk about the election process, and we are still soliciting creative works for our newsletter. As of checking a couple days ago, we have 3 stories that we're going to include with the next newsletter, written by students and alumni, and we're looking for more if anybody's out there that wants to submit. Upcoming events. Next month, we have Leslie Bannatyne on March 14th. She is known as the Queen of Halloween. She is the preeminent expert on all things Halloween. We're probably going to ask her a couple things about that, but mostly she's going to be talking about short story writing and how to get your short stories published. She apparently has, I believe, hundreds of short stories already published. So she's going to be a wealth of information on how to get that done. Next newsletter is coming out on March 15th. That will include the stories by students and alumni. And the next Read Between the Lines is going to be on March 21st. That's it. If you got any questions, throw something in the chat and I will answer. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Sounds like you have a lot going on. We love to hear it. All right, HES GDP.
Hi everyone. It's great to see you all again. So we've been having our Fridays for Connect on every first Friday to connect our GDP students and really interested student in the discussion. We have some upcoming event. I know we've been letting you folks know about the GDP film show that is happening. If it could happen to me, it could happen to you. The movie night is actually going to be tomorrow. So if you're interested, we put it down, the registration link. It'll be happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. And shortly after, we will be also giving Q&A time with the director. So it'll be very exciting for opportunity for you folks if you haven't signed up yet. Second thing that is coming up is our GDP Society, along with HESEC, the Sustainability Student Club, are planning our capstone and thesis symposium. So we are planning to do it on April 27th, and it'll be a hybrid event. So it'll be an in-person component as well as the virtual component. You can see the post on the second right in the bottom, where current and recent alumni from the GDP and Sustainability Capstone will be sharing their work, and some folks can learn from this as well. Our next Fridays for Connect will be happening on April 5th, and just like many of you folks, we're also gearing up for our election month.
All right, a lot going on. I love it. Okay, movie night. Expect me there. I'm excited. All right. IOP. And I missed it. Let me go back. Why
I
does
don't
it
think
do
they
that?
actually have anyone here.
Okay. That
And I asked
okay,
in
then
the
we'll,
society leaders chat and no one's responding. So I don't think they're here.
okay. We'll move on to the Veteran Society then.
Always have trouble finding the mute button. I don't know why, but morning all. Morning for me at least. So in-service coming up for March. We're still figuring out our date for that. Scheduling's been tough with our team, so we're getting our date together. So just be sure to check on the WhatsApp for that one. Affinity Celebration, that's the QR code to sign up with. If you are a veteran or military member, military spouse, and you are graduating this year, please sign up. We'd love to have you guys there. Of course, if you have any military members in your classes, please screenshot and share that as well. Future agenda. So coming into the end of this year, we want to know what you guys are looking at for next year and the following years. What are some veterans issues or some military issues that you want to have addressed? And we can start putting them onto our agenda list. So thoughts for that. And then changing of the guard. Of course, elections are coming up. So if you are interested in standing a post, we'd appreciate it. And we'd love to have you guys on. And yeah, very excited about that. That's it. Nothing really major as of this moment. But yeah.
And then Mina, would
Thank-
you mind going back one slide? You actually skipped two. IOPSS
Did
is
I?
not here, but PSS is.
My apologies. Thank you, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. We're having an event actually today. I really appreciate HESA and all societies, especially for the Veteran Society, working with us to make sure that everything worked out today. I posted a link in the chat in case you still want to join us. Our social media is also in the chat, or you can just scan. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. We're going to announce it soon, and hopefully we're going to work with a couple of societies and HESA. So looking forward to that.
Thank you, Kimia. We're very excited about your event. So, I'll be there right after this.
Thank you.
Okay. Do we have a representative available from the Management and Finance Students Club today?
They're not here either.
Okay, we're going to move on then. All right, next General Assembly will be the second Saturday in April. Check out our newsletter. And WhatsApp is always growing. Lindsay, how many members do we have now? Do we know?
I haven't checked in the last couple of weeks, but we were right around 1,700 last time I checked.
Growing. Very good. Yep, the numbers keep growing. If you want to have instant access to the societies and HESA, definitely WhatsApp is the place to go. And check out our Facebook page. All right. Is there any other business that we might not have gotten to?
I've got something I left off when I gave my brief for the Creative Writing and Literature Society.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think my menu bar covered it up, so I missed it on the slide. The week of graduation, we don't know exactly what day yet, probably the 20th or the 21st, 22nd. We're going to be doing a live event at Harvard for all graduates. We're going to be doing a cap decorating event hosted by CWSS. We're looking to maybe get somebody else, another society involved that wants to to collaborate with us, but that's our plan for our graduation event. Just wanted to put that out there so everybody's aware.
Actually, they reached out to me, Nat and Kat reached out, so I think we're going to be working with you.
Perfect. All right. I didn't know she had talked to you yet.
That's awesome. And also a great reminder, congratulations to everybody who finished their degrees and just had them conferred in March. I just got my email. So
Yay!
congratulations, yeah, to everybody who just graduated. And
How does
hopefully-
that feel?
Amazing. Weird, but very good. It only took me 20 years.
Yes, I think it's appropriate.
Chris, sorry.
Chris, you have your hand up.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just sorry, I need to cut anybody off. Just a quick question. I got asked from somebody else in the chat if are there any speakers or people that submitted for the commencement speech, kind of off topic, for graduation this year? Did anybody submit for that to be the speaker?
I did.
Do you know when the results are supposed to? They don't say anything like that.
No, I got an acknowledgement that they received my submission, but I haven't heard anything else since that.
Okay, all right. So no
I
information.
don't think they're letting people know until like April-ish, from what I read.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
actually,
you're gonna talk in
the
front
pe-
of all the people?
Some people applied to do that.
crazy.
It wasn't me. It was not
D-
me.
You guys are
d-
wild.
Do people have to audition for that? I know for the other one, there's an audition. I didn't see any of that. So do you know that, Danielle? We don't know
I'm
about
not
any of
sure.
that.
I didn't see anything about it. As far as I'm aware, they just do it based on the submissions
Paper?
that they receive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Okie dokie. Cool. Thanks.
Speaking of that, can Emina or Danielle, could you touch on the HESA awards?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Really, really, really excited about those. Those will be on commencement day. So that Thursday, the 23rd. And we did secure Lehman Hall again. So we hope that everybody will join us at 7 o'clock on commencement day for the HESA Awards. We'll be sending out more information about it over the next, probably, I would say, in late March, early April, with the nomination form and then how to RSVP. And also, you know, everybody gets a +1 for sure, but I know that with graduation, sometimes there's more than one person with you. So anybody can reach out to me directly if you know, if it's a problem. We'll see if we are able to accommodate based on the space. So yeah, very excited about that though. Thanks for the reminder, Andra.
And Danielle, follow up with me afterward, because I think you and I need to talk a little bit more about the awards themselves.
Yep. Yep. we
There are
can do
just
that.
a few things I want to tweak. But with that, everybody, I just want to say PSS is going to have an amazing, amazing, amazing event covering the topic of grief. And it's starting at 1 o'clock. So even though we're going to adjourn a little bit early today, I really want to encourage everyone to attend that event, because it's going to be a really, really great event. And we want to support all of our societies. So I will be there, and I hope everyone else will be there. And thank you, Kimia, for posting the event registration link as well. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So with that, is there any other business that needs to be attended to today?
Just quick
Any
note, the
questions?
society leaders thing is at 3:12 my time. Yeah, 3 o'clock Eastern, society leadership deal.
I forget what time because I live in one time zone, but I have to tell
Yeah,
everyone
California is
it's in a different time
12.
zone. So
California's noon? Okay, cool. All right.
the grief one goes for an hour and a half, and then we have a
Yeah.
half-hour break, and then we'll get started.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Okay, any other questions? All right, next month is going to be a big month, y'all. I hope you're recruiting for your societies. We're definitely going to start recruiting, you know, asking people who's interested in joining HESA. And in April, we'll be talking about our election, so be prepared for that. And for those of you graduating, congratulations, and good luck for those of you in your final thesis and capstone who are trying to just make it out alive like me. Good luck. And we'll see each other next month. Bye.
Bye, thank you.